Okay, this is such an experience. The powerful questioning in that song. It's a very heavy song. So I cannot take apart how I feel about his voice from the song. The song really slammed me. I don't like crying through these things. Hi, and welcome. I'm Rene Urbanovich. Today I'm going to do a voice teacher reacts on someone I've never heard of, never seen, but that so many of you asked me to listen to on my comments on my channel. This is Dimash, and it's the digital show done in January, and there's been millions of views, and I've heard nothing but good things from Dimash's fans. So let's see how it goes. I'm going to react not knowing anything, nothing. I do no research because I want to react to the art form out of context to see if it touches me. And thanks for sharing with me in this new discovery and a shared experience. Here we go with Dimash at the digital show. Here we go. Why do I live? Why do I die?
Pourquoi je ris? Pourquoi je pleure? Voici le SOS d'un terrien en détresse. J'ai sur terre, je veux très beau sang, je soldat de ma foi. Je t'ai voulu, montagne à voir, sans que je puisse m'attraper plus
Okay, before the vocal gymnastics started, I had no idea there was going to be special effects on this live performance, and I didn't know what to expect. It just said digital show. So the multimedia spoke to me, got to me, surprised me, and obviously it's very artsy, and there's nothing like that, right? When your senses are accosted. And just the first line, why do I live? Why do I die? And the tiny little tremuloso of his voice, I'm a sucker because it got me choked up just in the beginning, just that question. I felt like, I know, I hope that there's an answer here. I opened up like, I wonder the same thing. And that sweet, beautiful voice, and it was so tender. And then this man voice started coming out, and it really surprised me. I didn't know where it came from. So it was a big surprise. And then, of course, a high E whistle tone. I don't know how old he is, but he's definitely past puberty, and he's doing a high E whistle tone. I love that. So whoever his voice teacher was helped him through that stage where you lose your voice and then it comes back, but you can keep it if your brain can remember it. So I'm just blown away already. Just the show off vocals. And I don't mean show off in a mean way. Don't get mad. I'm saying just to be able to write a song that encompasses such a vast range that still seems like a song. It doesn't just seem like an exercise. And those whistle tones are brilliant. I've never heard a man do anything that high with clarity. And he didn't even distort the vowels. So that's just technical. All of that was technical. Sorry. But the very beginning was emotional. And I'm very interested and intrigued. And I cannot stop watching. But I do want to take it back just a second because I want to get those lyrics because I missed them. So here we go back a little bit, Dimash. If it were more beautiful. more beautiful seen from up above.
Je toujours confondais la vie avec nos bandes dessinées. Quand deux envies tu me t'amorces, je sens quelque chose qui m'attire. Oh yeah.
Look at the lightning! Look at the flames! Great lottery of the universe! Okay, this is such an experience. It's a huge experience. It's just visually stimulating. It's a spectacle. He's a spectacle. So there's a spectacle here with the lights, and of course, it's nice to see the intimacy with the band. But it's not an intimate performance, and it's not an intimate song because it's taking us to the bird's eye view and imagining life from up above, and taking us to that like an airplane view of life and thinking of it as more beautiful. And so instead of like being really intimate with the vocals, tiny, like maybe Billie Eilish, where the microphone feels like it's down her throat, it's an epic squeal. And that last whistle tone felt like that. So here again, form mirrors content. So the content of the song is that philosophical moment when you realize, why am I here? What is beautiful? I'm confused. I've got the comic books. I've got the media, the non-real things about life that confuse me about what life really is. And I mean, I'm almost 60 and I get confused sometimes by the things like comic books, social media, movies, things that aren't real. So I do feel like when you're in an airplane, you get that this is life feeling. And with the fire and the lightning bolts, I am taken into like the atmosphere and an environment that, while it is technologically produced, it's nature. It's encompassing. And then he comes out with this voice that's otherworldly. His voice is otherworldly. It's not only unexpected, it's impossible, right? Most men can't sing that high, and they can't connect the low to the high. And he's doing like this rolling from the low part of his register to the high part of anyone's register, and then beyond. Just like an entity that's not real. So again, form mirrors content because there's a juxtaposition in the text, in the words, about maybe what's real and what's not. What we see here when we're down here and what we see from up above. That's what I'm interpreting. If I'm interpreting it differently than he intended, that's art. I apologize, Dimash. But this is what it's saying to me. And I am a humanities professor, so I do interpret art for a living. So my feelings right now, I'm holding back. But I'm telling you, this is overwhelming for me, kind of, to be just all of a sudden slammed with the biggest questions of life. And then to see the fireworks, I mean, the lightning, and then to hear a voice like that, I mean, it's stirring. I am stirred. I'm stirred to the bone. And I don't know what to make of it. And that's good art too. That's called ambiguity. When there's not really an answer being shoved down your throat. This is what you need. 3 steps to understanding life. It's not that. It's just the feelings that we all get. I think it's called an existential crisis. Okay, I'm going to take it back because I want to hear that high note. And I don't think my keyboard goes that high, to be honest. Who are you, Dimash? Who are you? How old are you? Who wrote this song? Why do you feel the need to perform it? And how beautiful that these feelings that have been stirring in me my whole life are reactivated by listening to you. Bless you. Okay, going back to here. If ever it were more beautiful. Nice little echo. Oh, and then it's dead silent. Why do I live? Why do I die? Why do I laugh? Why do I cry? Heavy voice. Sleep, child, sleep. As if there are no answers to any of those questions. And whether you're religious, you believe in God, you believe in more lives, or you believe in aliens, we know that there is something that calls us. And for me, I think it's unity. I think that our unity calls to us. I think we are one. I don't know what he thinks. I don't know what his thought forms are regarding the other side or what's beyond this little earth. But that was overwhelming, and I wasn't expecting to think about anything other than like something a song would be about, not what life is about, not what my existence is about. And he brought me to that place within 4 minutes. And you know what? I'm easily overwhelmed because I'm an emotional person. But I'm very, very activated. And that song, if he wrote it, is powerful. And it's almost a little too much because I kind of want to have a little breakdown. I really like him. And I feel bad for him that this is in his head and in his heart. But thank God that he can express that for us. And I know I always say it, but that's what an artist does. They grapple with everything that it means to be human. They grapple with it, and they try and make sense of it for the rest of us so that we can be human together. So whoever you are, Dimash, your art is very, very profound and perfect. Your voice is as big as the thoughts that you are expressing. Your talent can uphold the powerful feelings that you are navigating. And if the song was just a folk song, I would have felt that same curiosity and that same musing and that same exploring. And if the song were just a straight like rock song with a belt and a backbeat, I would have felt the angst of existential moments of wondering why you live and die. But it was almost a conglomeration of many genres, and it was very theatrical, and it really took me in. So I'll have to maybe find a normal song, but that was a surprise, and it was a hologram. Each small part, the small voice, the big voice, the super high voice, the low voice, the performance where he gets on his knees and he stays there. That's a form of prayer, as you know. And that really, really was a great device to get me to just feel the isness or the God quality, the powerful questioning in that song. It's a very heavy song with a very rich voice and versatile voice. So I cannot take apart how I feel about his voice from the song. The song really slammed me. I don't like crying through these things. But I can't separate his voice right now from what he was asking. So I'll have to do another one where it's just a song and not an epic exploration of what it means to be human. Laughing and crying and living and dying and trying to make sense of what's real and what's not real and thinking about what's beyond, what's above. I don't think I'll ever forget this Voice Teacher Reacts. Thanks for being here with me. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. And I thank you for asking me to check this Dimash out. I will never forget it. Bye-bye.